Car tester Michelle Assenmacher says Opel touts the comfort and versatility of its new Zafira, so let's take a look. The compact MPV is well known for its generous seating. A revamped design now seeks to further boost its appeal. Visually, the new Zafira draws on the design of its little brother, the Astra. The infotainment system is also new. It includes Apple CarPlay and Android Auto compatibility, as well as the Opel OnStar Service Assistant. Since its introduction in 1999, the Zafira has been known for its Flex 7 seating system, which offers room for up to 7 passengers. Drivers and passengers who travel long distances will also appreciate the optional AGR ergonomic seats, which make for a comfortable and relaxing journey. Michelle says the Zafira also has excellent handling. Its panoramic windshield offers an excellent view of the road ahead. The windshield stretches from the hood almost to the B-pillar. The version we're testing here has 147 kilowatts of power under the hood and makes the sprint to 100 kilometers per hour in just under 9 seconds. Opel pegs fuel consumption at 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers. The facelift is most apparent at the front end. With a sporty grille and chiseled lines, the new Zafira boasts a more dynamic appearance. And for the first time in this category, Opel is also offering the new generation LED headlights as an add-on. But it's in the rear where the Zafira is still a standout. Minimum cargo volume is 710 liters, which can be more than doubled when the second row of seats are folded. The new interior gives a more uncluttered impression and offers good connectivity. The Opel OnStar Service Assistant turns the car into a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot. Here in the second row, Michelle says sliding back the seat is simple. The seat also shifts slightly to the center of the vehicle for extra roominess, creating a comfortable passenger lounge. The new Zafira offers a choice of engines, including a CNG version. The base model sells for a bit over 21,000 euros in Germany. Michelle sums it up. The Opel Zafira offers good handling and the interior space is very versatile. So the Zafira is a good family car that's both spacious and compact enough for day-to-day driving. In Germany, the new Zafira will go on sale in September. Versatility. That's also the selling point for station wagons. And it doesn't have to be one of the dominant German models. Today, we'll test the current generation of the Mazda 6 in its station wagon version. Car tester Emanuel Schaefer says this car has a 2.2-liter diesel engine, which produces 129 kilowatts or 175 horsepower. That's combined with a 6-speed automatic transmission. The all-wheel drive can't be disengaged, which unfortunately increases fuel consumption. Over a few hundred kilometers, he averaged just under 7 liters per 100 kilometers. That's more than the manufacturer's claim of 5.4, but that's nothing to get excited about. Most car makers give optimistic ratings. Besides, our test drive was mostly in the city and on country roads, not on highways. The Mazda 6 launches from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 9.1 seconds. Top speed is 209 kilometers an hour. The front features an aggressive dynamic design. The headlights slope down toward the middle, lending the front end a somewhat stern appearance. The long, low silhouette makes for a sporty look. Emmanuel says there's plenty of legroom in the back, 2 or 3 fingers width, which is more than enough. But he's not a fan of the way that the seats slope down toward the back. The floor is so high that your thighs don't rest on the seat, and all your weight is on your rear. On a longer drive, that could be somewhat uncomfortable. The armrest can be pulled down, but where other manufacturers provide a tag to pull it down with, in this Mazda, you have to poke around to get a grip on it. The armrest has a switch for seat heating for backseat passengers. A great idea for the winter. The light-colored leather, that's a matter of taste. This armrest is standard, but only if you order the second equipment variant, the exclusive line. The red exterior on our test car costs €750 extra. Emmanuel shows us the trunk. It holds 552 liters with the back seat up. If that's not enough, the lever here lowers the seat. And you've got more than 1,600 liters of storage space. Emmanuel likes these recessed areas, which allow you to transport small items without having them sliding or flying around in the trunk in curves. Next, the interior. Emmanuel gives it a thumbs up. It's undeniably chic. When you start the car, the head-up display lights up. It shows your speed while driving, along with the lane departure assistant, the cruise control, and so forth. The head-up display is available only in the top variant, the Sports line, but LED taillights are standard even in the basic version. Emmanuel says many aspects of the Mazda 6 made a good impression. Its design is fresh, the interior shows good craftsmanship and materials. And even more important, the entry price is lower than for many of its direct competitors, so it's definitely a car worth considering. In Germany, a Mazda 6 station wagon starts at about €25,500. If you want all-wheel drive, you'll have to add at least another $10,000 to that. Mercedes has introduced the city bus of the future. The future bus features self-driving city pilot technology, which is based on Mercedes Truck's Highway Pilot autonomous driving system. The city pilot system uses cameras to recognize when the bus is approaching the next bus stop. The future bus stops just a few centimeters away from the curb to allow for easy boarding. Brabus Tuning Company has taken on the current generation Smart. In the Smart Coupe and Cabrio, Brabus amped up engine performance by 80 kilowatts. A stiffer sport suspension and retuned ESP also boost driving enjoyment in the pint-sized city slicker. The Brabus customized coupe sells for close to €20,000 in Germany. The convertible ups the price tag by another $3,000. It's said that the smaller a Scorpion, the deadlier it is. Our car tester Jan Becher wonders if that also applies to this Scorpion, a car with an impressive pedigree. Designer Carlo Abarth, whose astrological sign was the Scorpion, first began building small displacement cars in 1949, cars that struck fear into the big and mighty. The 595 is based on the successful Fiat 500, making it a worthy continuation of the legacy. Carlo Abarth sold his company to Fiat in 1971. The Scorpion logo has since adorned Fiat's most powerful models. Some might consider this noise, says Jan Becher, our car tester, but it's music to his ears. He says whoever designed the car's exhaust system should be awarded an Oscar for sound design.
Ein Oscar für das Sounddesign verdient. Denn das hier
Jan says it's the best sound he's ever heard coming from a four-cylinder in standard production. It's all due to the dual-mode Record Monza exhaust system with 4 tailpipes. It's standard in every Fiat Abarth 595. Jan says the Abarth 595 is a feisty car that really puts a smile on your face. Its turbo might need some 2,000 or 3,000 RPMs to truly come alive, but once it does, there's no stopping it.
Aber dann katapultiert den 595 richtig nach vorne.
The turbo lets the 1.1-ton racer reach a maximum torque of 250 Newton meters. Except for its rounded shape, the Fiat Abarth 595 doesn't have much in common with the standard Fiat 500. The 595 comes with air intakes, 17-inch rims, and Brembo brakes. The Abarth 595 also comes with a TomTom sat-nav fitted to the dashboard. The 595 bucket seats were specially designed together with sport seat specialist Opel. The 1.4 turbocharged gasoline engine produces 132 kilowatts of power and accelerates to 100 kilometers per hour in 6.9 seconds. The manufacturer's fuel consumption rating is 5.8 liters per 100 kilometers. Jan says the Abarth 595 features a 5-speed manual gearbox with a fine-tuned gear ratio. He can't remember ever driving a production model with such a stiff suspension. Bumps on the road aren't absorbed. Instead, they're transferred directly to the passengers. Hitting the Sport button here makes the steering and engine even more responsive.
Und das Ansprechverhalten des Motors wird noch mal einen Ticken knackiger.
The car also boasts traction and stability controls, as well as torque vectoring control. But only torque vectoring can be disabled, at least by legal means. That makes it all the more surprising that the torque vectoring control, or TTC, has to be manually activated with this button. Torque vectoring technology helps reduce a problem common to front-wheel drive cars by allowing the differential to vary the power to each wheel. So when you accelerate around a curve, it reduces the torque of the inside wheels, increasing stability. Jan notes that the tight bucket seats are unusually high for this kind of car, making you feel almost like you're sitting in a minivan. The steering wheel has a good feel to it, nice and thick. But for fast driving on curves, it's just a bit too large. 1 or 2 inches smaller would have been preferable.
Zumal auch hier die Verstellung in der Tiefe einfach fehlt.
A glance in the car's interior and the materials reveals some rather nice-looking leather panels on the side. But apart from that, there's a lot of rather cheap-looking plastic. You can connect your mobile phone to the hands-free car kit using Bluetooth, but to listen to music on this outdated-looking MP3 radio, you need to use an auxiliary or a USB cable.
Altbacken wirkenden MP3-Radio hören, muss ich auf ein AUX- oder USB-Kabel zurückgreifen.
To heed customer wishes, Fiat will be equipping its next model with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But Jan says you quickly forget these minor issues once you hit the gas pedal. And who needs music when you get to listen to your very own beautiful roar coming from the rear?
Mein ganz eigenes privates Orchester spielt.
Jan says it's a good thing that the Abarth auto tuning firm chose the Scorpion as its logo. It's perfect for this feisty racer. Small, fast, sporty, agile, uncompromising, with a delightful sharp sting to it. Anyone who is looking for a car that's all about fun and sporty performance will be happy with a Fiat Abarth 595. But anyone who wants even a smidge of comfort should better look elsewhere. Mercedes presented the newest technological developments in heavy trucks at a workshop ahead of the IAA Commercial Vehicles Trade Fair, to be held in Hanover this September. The Actros, with its emergency active brake assist 4 that includes pedestrian recognition and a turn-off assistant, sets new standards for pedestrian protection. Stefan Buchner, head of Mercedes-Benz Trucks Division, says Mercedes put a premium on safety, especially considering that traffic density is increasing for both cars and trucks. Trucks will be transporting more goods in the future, so avoiding or reducing accidents is key. That's something Mercedes has been working on for years.
Und dem Thema haben wir uns seit vielen Jahren gewidmet.
Safety systems are being expanded and improved continuously. The beginning of a traffic jam is a major source of danger on the highway. Since 2006, the active brake assist recognizes when the vehicle in front of the truck is slowing down. It gives the driver an acoustic signal and can automatically brake the truck to a stop in time. Since 2012, a further development of the brake assist also recognizes vehicles that aren't moving. Here, too, a fully automatic braking procedure prevents a collision. But the system's wakeful eye isn't trained solely on the space in front of the truck. The sides of the giant vehicle are under radar surveillance as well. Andreas Schwarzhaupt, head of Mercedes Driver Assistance Systems Division, says the radar sensors have a 170-degree field of vision, forward, backward, and over the entire side of the vehicle. It extends 2 meters in front of the vehicle and 1 meter behind the vehicle. In tricky situations, for example, when the driver wants to turn, the system warns the driver if a cyclist or obstacle is in the way. In traffic, drivers often don't see everything that's in their field of vision. The system directs the driver's gaze to the mirror, providing a warning so that the driver can respond in time. The pedestrian recognition system is new as well. Here, a person walks in front of the truck, distracted by a cell phone. Fortunately, the latest generation of the active brake assist sees the pedestrian. It warns the driver acoustically and automatically begins braking the truck until the driver responds by braking to a stop or steering to the side to avoid a collision. Mercedes' new assistance systems make the giants of the road a little less frightening for pedestrians, cyclists, and other drivers. But the most effective traffic safety guarantee is still to treat other people on the road with respect and consideration.